Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing fine today. Here is Abdul, and today we have another review. This time for this AddiesDive Retro Chronograph. As you can see here, this one. Reference number for this one is AD2037, and as you can see, it's a very different AddiesDive. AddiesDive, you feel like it's more of a diver watch. Even this, let's say, Pelican. It's not Pelican, it's plastic. Box gives you the impression that you are dealing with a more sportier watch, maybe a dive watch. That's one of the negative points. Maybe I'll leave that to later. But if you do like this kind of content, be sure to be subscribed because this helps the channel out. So what you get a setting instruction manual of how to set the watch. Most of you won't need this. You get a guarantee card for AddiesDive Deep Sea Hunter. So basically just out of the mill guarantee from them, as you can see. And you get also the strap with a deployment buckle. I'll show you here. As you can see, it was never used, as I wasn't sure if I would keep the watch or not. So if I was not keeping the watch, I would definitely put the watch on the strap, sell it as used but with new strap in, I think, excellent condition because I didn't wear it so much. But if I'm not gonna sell it, then maybe I'll sell just the strap as is, because I won't need it. The strap is just, as you can see, genuine leather. Is the lowest grade of leather that you can call leather, stamped like crocodile with a bit of a elevated part here, maybe 3 millimeters, actually 5 millimeters, and it tapers down to 1 millimeter. I would rather wear it with another strap because this strap looks very yeah, not so good. But anyways, I'm not reviewing the strap, I'm reviewing the watch. And the box and strap for me are negative points, but coming to the watch itself, you have a 38 millimeter in diameter. We have a 46 millimeters lug to lug, 12.8, as they say, yeah, 12.8 in thickness, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. You have inside the VK64 Seiko Mecha Quartz. So it's a nice chronograph Mecha Quartz. Let's press it. You get start stop with some etching on them, as you can see here, and the logo on the crown. I do appreciate this stuff because in this price range, under 70 euros, $70, even cheaper if you can use some coupons, how can you get something that looks like that? That's something I have to give it up for. Most of the Chinese manufacturers that are improving a lot, especially AddiesDive. I remember when they started doing stuff like the steel dive ones that were doing, and they were like copy paste, but the AddiesDive was, let's say, less quality control than the steel dive. Now I have to say they are both very comparable. On the supplied strap, it's 66 grams. On this one, it's around 75 grams. You get, as you can see, central seconds for the chronograph, 60 minutes chronograph countdown on the 9 o'clock, and the 24-hour indication on the 3 o'clock. And you have a telemetry. Basically, I think for this watch would be useless to use it for any function. It's just to give you this Furlon Mary vintage inspired look, but for much less money. I didn't handle any Furlon Mary, but I have to say, for the price they're asking and for what I see here, that's why I bought this watch, because I wanted to buy a Furlon Mary, and I thought, okay, I'll just try something that's really around 15% from the price, to see if getting a quartz chronograph would, let's say, satisfy the itch. And I have to say it did a little bit. I really like how the case is shaped. It has a really nice finish to the case. As you can see, it's maybe multiple case construction, or they made it to look like that. So basically having this brushed side and then polished under it, polished here, then you get this mineral glass, which I hate because it's a smudge magnet. Every time you touch it, it leaves a smudge, but it gives this vintage look to the watch, I have to say. But I'm not a big fan of mineral glasses, to be honest. All the ones that I have in my collection that stayed long enough got scratched somehow. So I'm a big fan of sapphire. Even sapphire, I scratched the AR coating if they're done on the front, not inside, which is horrible, and you don't notice that it's too late. But anyways, I digress. For the money, it's very good. And as you can see on this strap, that's an Artem strap. So basically a strap that costs 2-3 times the watch. And I wore it like this for several days, and I noticed that I really like how it wears with this strap. As you can see, it wears really nice. It has 100 meters of water resistance, by the way, which is crazy. I might take it to go swimming just to test out the 100 meters water resistance, because I don't think this is 100 meters water resistant. I will bet my life on it, to be honest, if this watch is water resistant or not. But at least they say it has 100 meters, and if I take it swimming and something happens, I still have the guarantee. So I will be able to tell them, hey, I went swimming with the watch, like you said, and this happens. Yeah, so what else I think is nice, like I said, the drilled lug holes. I will show you a couple of strap options afterwards at the end of the video. So if you like that, I think better than a test of any sort, so you can see how it looks on your wrist. I have a 17 centimeter wrist, or 17.1. I would have loved to have here a dual chronograph. I would love to have paid 10-20 euros more even for having a real dual chronograph instead of 24 hours indication. That would be my number one thing. Sapphire crystal, but all of this is what I'm saying. If they elevated the cost and put all this stuff, who knows if I would have bought it. That's the whole thing. That's the dilemma. So when people tries to say, okay, this is bad, and this is, or could be better, but would have you paid more money for this watch if it had these stuff? That's the big question. The lug construction could have been made a little bit to the downwards, because as you can see on my wrist, it wears quite nice, even though it's 38 millimeters. I think for smaller wrists, it wouldn't be so comfortable on leather straps. Maybe something more supple would be better. And compared to a Forlorn Mary, like I said, I have no idea or experience with them, so I didn't try their watches. I'll try to get one or try one and compare it to this one and see how it looks. But overall, I have to say, for the price, it's a steal. It's a really nice watch. Really, you can wear it everywhere. You can take it on vacation without getting mugged, without worrying if you get mugged. You can give them the watch directly without thinking, and they would look happy because it really looks more expensive than it is. Anyways, I'll put it on some straps and show you how it looks. On a black cow leather strap, as you can see from Vario, tapers down 16 millimeters. It looks quite nice. This is on a dark green leather strap, also from Vario. Got it with my Versa. Looks also quite nice. And my favorite combo as well, on this gray crocodile leather strap. Looks really nice. Looks much more expensive, like I said, than it is. With sail cloth, I think that's my least favorite. So on this rubber strap, looks okay. As for the Erebus, not my favorite, to be honest, as well. Black NATO, looks okay. I think that's the winner NATO combination with this gray one from Watch Bandit. Feels quite nice, looks quite nice. Yeah. So that's about it. If you did like this video, please do hit the like button. Also subscribe. The subscription button, you will find it here, and you will find on the left and on the right videos that you might like. Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and Like I said, this watch is really a nice watch. See you in the next one.